Song as a City has a very strong place in our hearts because I feel like it was the first time, we were really proud of the music we had done up to that point, but I think A Song as a City was the first album that, from writing the songs to recording the songs to putting them out, everything is exactly how we'd imagined it. We were there was no point where we were like, I think we could have done that better at the time. I mean, obviously we listened back and we feel like kids, listening to that stuff, but the song that came out, that really was this is going to be the song for the album, was the song From the Sea.
Hello, hello, oh, hello.
And living in Fremantle, there's a walk you do down the hill to the ocean, and there's this cloud front that comes in. And it just looks like a giant tidal wave that I always imagined when I was a kid would wash Fremantle away. And as I grew older, it became this kind of analogy or metaphor for the incoming anxieties of whatever was going on in my life. And so this idea of, and it comes to you from the sea, is this idea of this, this storm front coming in, which, encompasses all of your anxieties and everything else. And when I have the best memories of, we had this jam room on Baker Street where all these really cool bands kind of came out of, but I shared it with my mate Rodney, who was ended up being Into Fashion, but was in the Sleepy Jackson at the time, and we were jamming it, and I think I kind of had the melody and bits and pieces, but really the magic happened when, as it always does, when the three of us came in the room together.
I think it's the From the Sea might be the quintessential Eskimo Joe song, where the sum of the parts of major influences from when we first started the band. The only bands we could agree to listen to were the Pixies, the Beatles, and the Police, and I feel like that's where all of those influences get a certain look in that song, and it's probably this synchronicity of us as musicians and songwriters and whatever came together in a really unforced, natural way. And it's probably still, it's a song that we finish our set with, and it's still it's never grown old as far as for us to play that song. It still feels
fresh.
we could put this out now and be super proud of it.